One of the concerns that patients can have is whether their USCIS application is properly completed. Unless you do this regularly, it may be difficult to know if your form is filled out the proper way. The most important thing is to make sure that your civil surgeon is experienced in doing the exam, because an experienced civil surgeon will make sure that it's properly completed. You might also want to make sure that you receive a copy of the original application, because then you can review it and make sure all of your information is correct. This is not an easy thing because there are so many parts to the application. One of the things is to go through the application and make sure that there are no crossouts or errors, because this is one thing that can cause the application to be sent back. You also want to make sure that every section is filled in, and the vaccination section is most important. The vaccinations are the most complicated portion, and you want to make sure that there's something in every single row of the vaccination form. If there's any row that is left without an indication, then that may delay your paperwork. You also want to make sure that the original form is put in the envelope, maybe by watching the civil surgeon place it in the envelope or asking if the original is in the envelope. In addition, you want to make sure that the envelope is properly sealed and stamped, and tape is put across the opening of the envelope to make sure that it doesn't come open. Any tampering with the envelope will cause your application to be sent back. If you notice any problems, then it's much better to correct it before you send in the original in the envelope than if you wait for Homeland Security to notice an error and send the application back to you. If you have questions whether your paperwork is filled out properly, then just discuss this with the civil surgeon and ask questions to make sure that things are properly done.